Okay, now we're going to do a problem that says, do we have enough gas to make it to the gas station? Your sister's car has a half gallon of gasoline left in the gas tank, and the nearest gas station is 26 miles away. Can you and your sister make it to the gas station before the gas tank is empty? So the first part of this is it wants us to find the constant of proportionality. And in order to find the constant of proportionality, you need to do y divided by x. X is the first quantity. Y is the second quantity. So we're going to do y divided by x. So the first one is 224 divided by 8. So how many times does 8 go into 2, 2, 4? Let's see, twice, 16, 6, 4, 8. So this is 28. And I'm just going to tell you that I know the answers for the other ones are going to be 28. This is 28. And then 112 divided by 4 looks like this. 2, 8, 3, 2, 8, 28. So the constant of proportionality here is 28. And what that means is, however many gallons of gas you purchase, if you multiply that by 28, that's how many gallons you can drive. Explain what the constant of proportionality represents in the context of this situation. So what does 28 mean? Does it mean 28 butterflies? Does it mean 28 dragonflies? 28 puppies? That sounds awesome. In this situation, it means the car can travel 28 miles with each gallon of gas. So when they say context of the situation, this situation is about your sister's car getting to the gas station. So 28 has to do something with this. So I described it that the car can travel 28 miles with each gallon of gas. That's what that means in this situation. Write an equation that will relate the miles driven to the number of gallons of gas. Y equals 28x. Knowing that there's a half of a gallon of gas left in the gas tank when the light comes on, will she make it to the nearest gas station? So, how many gallons of gas does she have left? She has a half of a gallon left in the tank. How far can she get with that? 14 miles. How far away is the nearest gas station? 26 miles. So can she make it to the gas station? No. Explain why or why not. With a half gallon, she can drive 14 miles. But the nearest gas station is 26 miles away. Using the equation found in part C, let's go to part C. Okay, using this equation where X we know is gallons and Y we know is miles, just by looking at the table above and looking at their headings. Using the equation found in part C, how far can your sister travel on 18 gallons of gas? So that means we're going to plug in 18. So how many miles can she drive? Well, she can drive 28 per each. So 28 times 18. 28 times 18. 4, 6, 22, 0, 8, 2. Add them together. She can drive 504 miles on 18 gallons of gas. All right, next page. Determining if a relationship is proportional. So that means some of these relationships are not going to be proportional. Number 9, determine if y and x are proportional to each other. If these two quantities are proportional, then state their constant of proportionality. So are these proportional? Well, in order to figure it out, I'm going to do each y divided by x and see if I get the same answer. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 18 divided by 6 is 3. So are these proportional? Yes, because every time we're going to multiply by 3 to get from x to y. If yes, what is the constant of proportionality? K is 3. Set up an equation for this relationship. Y equals 3x. Determine if the following tables represent proportional relationships. If so, state the constant of proportionality and write an equation for each relationship. Is it proportional? What's K? And explain. So here's my Y values. So first I'm going to do 4 divided by 1. 4 divided by 1 is 4. And I am showing my work, guys. You have to show your work too. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So did I get a constant of proportionality? No, there's no constant of proportionality. So it's not proportional. And if there's no constant of proportionality, you can't say what K is or write an equation. Let's see. Is this proportional? Here's my Y's. Please don't say K equals 4, because looking at these numbers, it looks like K is 4. But I have to do Y divided by X. 6 divided by 24 is a fourth. 4 divided by 16 is a fourth. 2 divided by 8 is a fourth. Are these proportional? Yes, there is a constant of proportionality. K is a fourth. And I can write the equation as Y equals a fourth X. Is this proportional? So here are my Y's. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 11 divided by 6 is 1 and 5/6. So I don't even need to do 12 divided by 7, because right away I can see that this is not going to be a constant number. There's no constant of proportionality, so these are not proportional. Matthew was looking at a menu of different sized coffee drinks. What is the unit price for each size drink? For unit price, you put money on top. So first, let's start with a small. A small is $5 divided by 10 ounces. So the unit price is $0.50, which is 50 cents per ounce. Okay. A medium is $6.60 divided by 12, which is, I think, 55 cents per ounce. And a large is $8 over 16, which is $0.50, which is 50 cents per ounce. So those are the unit prices. Is this relationship between the beverage size and the cost, is it a proportional relationship? Well, looking at these values, I'm going to say no. And if it asked me to explain, I would say there is no constant of proportionality. You can't say they have different constant proportionalities, because that doesn't make sense. A constant proportionality is saying they have the same number. So either they have a constant of proportionality or they don't. And in this case, because of this value, there is no constant of proportionality. Or you could say they have different unit prices. During Jonathan's physical education class today, students visited activity stations. Next to each station was a chart depicting how many calories on average will be burned by completing the activity. Calories burned while jumping rope, time in minutes, calories burned. Is the number of calories burned proportional to time? If so, what is the constant of proportionality? Time is always X. So let's see. 11 divided by 1 is 11. 22 divided by 2 is 11. 33 divided by 3 is 11. 44 divided by 4 is 11. So is this proportional? Yes. The constant of proportionality is 11. An equation for this relationship is Y equals 11x. If Jonathan jumped rope for 6.5 minutes, how many calories would he be expected to burn?